Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I wanted to make today's video about Society6, and I'm sure you guys have all seen the details since the recent kind of message or email that Society6 put out, and that video that I created. I think it was like the last video or the video before, where Society6 is now charging for you to actually have an account that's pretty sizable. So they have 3 plans, and of course you guys know I'm signing up, or I've already signed up, for the Pro plan on multiple accounts. And I wanted to talk about this because this is probably the biggest opportunity for 2024. You know, I don't see Redbubble coming out with something new and improved in 2024. I don't see TeePublic doing the same thing. I definitely don't see Zazzle doing that. Not that there's anything wrong with these platforms, but I don't see anything necessarily new for these platforms. For Society6, I think it's literally going to be a whole new realm in 2024, and I think specifically from an algorithmic perspective. And I wish I could show you guys my accounts. I can't, unfortunately, for obvious reasons like copycats and things like that. But Society6, think about it this way, right? Society6 puts out a letter or an email or whatever you want to call it, saying many months back that they're going to do something around charging people or charging a commission or something like that. Many months later, here we are in October, they send out an email saying, I think it's in December, they're going to do this update to where you have to be in one of the plans. You have the free plan, the middle plan, which I don't remember what it's called, and then you have the most expensive plan, the $12.99 plan, which happens to be the Pro plan. The free plan, you can upload up to 10 designs. The second plan, right, you can upload up to 100 designs. And I think the second plan is like $5.99, so pretty much like $6, almost half of the Pro plan. And then the most expensive plan, which is $13, $12.99, is the Pro plan. And the Pro plan allows you to upload 10,000 designs. Now, 10,000 is really, really far from 100 designs. Huge difference. And it's just a no-brainer to go with the Pro for me, personally. I can't speak for others, but in under a year, I could easily upload 10,000 designs to each platform. And I don't want to say easily because easily it's not easy. There's work to do, obviously. It's simple. It's definitely not easy. But it's more of an enjoyment for me because I know how far I'm going to go from a passive income standpoint. And the reason why I say this might be the biggest opportunity of 2024, and I say might because obviously I can't tell the future, but the reason why I say that is because think about the amount of people who don't perform as well as they want to or as well as they should have on Society6 that are now going to be limiting their accounts, right? You got to think like this. Most people are not like me and you. Most people don't necessarily find ways to solve their problems from a passive income standpoint. And this is what I mean. So if I'm working on a business and I'm not doing well, or passive income like side hustle or whatever you want to call it, whether it be a blog, whether it be Society6 or any other platform, as I'm working on it, I might not do well in the beginning. And I start to iterate, I start to optimize, and I tell myself and I ask myself, where am I going wrong here? What am I doing wrong? What ways can I improve, right? And with these questions that I ask myself, I then go ahead and start to gradually make changes. And from those changes, I see either positive or negative results. Now, with Society6, me and you are like that, but most people aren't. You got to think, not a lot of people watch this YouTube channel. So all the other people that are out there working on Society6 that started, maybe uploaded 30, 40, 50, 100 designs and don't want to pay for a plan because they probably haven't made that much money, those are the same people that are going to cancel their accounts, or maybe they'll just downgrade to the free plan, or maybe just forget about it entirely, which will automatically take them down to the free plan. Well, the free plan only allows you 10 designs. So when you look at every single artist out there has only 10 designs that is not in a paid plan, that's actually a good thing for us. It clears room and it makes room for people like us who want to just move forward. Now, me personally, guys, I'm really excited about this. Honestly, I'm really excited about this. I wish Redbubble would have done something like this. Where you just pay up front. Whether you're doing well or not doing well, you pay up front for a plan to where you essentially get, you don't have to pay those fees on every sale if you're in a smaller tier, in the weaker tier. Regardless, it is what it is. Redbubble is a whole different platform. But what I'm trying to really say here is that this is a huge opportunity because it makes room for more of our designs. And I want to talk about it from a very logical perspective, right? So the way I look at it is this. Let me go ahead and clear this out. $12.99, if I multiply that by 12 months out of the year, that comes out to $155, okay? I'm not sure if they have actually some sort of discount. Let me go ahead and check. All right, so I went here and kind of took a look at this article, and $12.99, it doesn't seem like there's some sort of yearly discount. I don't remember because I know I'm paying monthly for it on 3 accounts, so I'm not really sure. But you take $155.88. Think about it this way. If you're questioning yourself, should I do this, should I not do this, what out there have you paid $155 for? I'm sure you paid $155 for a lot of things. I know people that spend $8, $9 on a coffee every day, and they might buy a couple coffees a day. And you guys know, whoever goes out there to Starbucks, you guys know what I'm talking about. In New York City here, it's a very common thing. Starbucks, you got lines in the store for, to get a $9 coffee, right? I don't drink coffee, so I don't know too much about it. But my point here is that think about it this way. If you're drinking a coffee, and I hate to be a stickler on this and count pennies for dollars, but let's just say you're spending $7. Let's just call it even $7, right? Which is actually a lower number, but $7 for a coffee, and you're doing that 4 times a week. Let's just say 4 times a week. That's $28 a week. $28 a week is 28 times 4. That's $112 a month. $112 a month times 12 months a year, $1,344. I'm not saying that you necessarily spend $7 on coffee. I don't think you do, or maybe you do, I don't know. But my point here is that we probably spend a lot more money on a lot of other things that are not nearly as useful to our lives. I'm not sitting here saying that you should join Society6. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that for me, it makes sense. There's a lot of things I spend money on that I could probably easily go without. So $155 to me for a Society6 membership, pro membership, to be able to upload 10,000 designs, it's unequivocally beneficial. And to me, I'm making my $155 back already, right? I already have designs up there. I already make money on there. And so, once again, for me, the $12.99 is not even counted. Like, I don't even count it. But I know for you guys, some of you might be thinking about joining. And I would say this. Can you commit yourself to uploading? If you can, then it will be well worth it, for sure. And the results are only going to get better. And this is just the start. You have to realize that they didn't implement this feature fully yet. It's, I think, a certain date yet. November 30th. There you go. I thought it was December. But November 30th, that's when they're going to put this thing in place. So I'm super excited. With that being said, in my last video, I kind of talked about showing you guys different strategies to make this thing happen. And I will make future videos on this. But there's a few resources that you could use for free or low cost to get as much art on there as possible. The first thing I would recommend is a website called Pattern Hippo. I've already been downloading some patterns from Pattern Hippo, and it's actually been really, really fast, really easy to work with. I'm going to make future videos on this to show you guys what sizing and what dimensions to go with. Let me go ahead and close this out. What dimensions to go with when using Pattern Hippo so you can get the best downloads specifically for Society6. I'll definitely make videos on that in the future. But this is one resource. It's patternhippo.com. I'll leave a link in the description. I'm not an affiliate. It's not even a product that you can pay for. It's completely free. I'm not associated with this in any way. You guys could just literally take a look at it. and use it. I have I think like maybe 2 videos on this software, but I should make more, to be honest. But you could just take these patterns, export them, and you could have all kinds of different patterns that you could upload. And once again, Society6, and I've said this in my last video, but they really focus heavily on your different large style prints. Of course, t-shirts sell, of course, other things sell, but when we're talking about large style prints, whether it's wall art, things like that, is financially beneficial from that angle because Society6 specializes in that. Then, after this, all these patterns, and these patterns are cool, you could also use the unlimited tool. So I've shown you guys the unlimited tool, which I'll pull it up right here. Where is it? Am I missing it? Where is it? Here it is. Okay, this one, truly unlimited tool. I have this tool in a yearly membership because I do get a discount if I pay yearly. I get this tool in a yearly membership at a discount, $99 a year, instead of paying $120 a year. And I have this for multiple virtual assistants. Right now I have 2 virtual assistants on this, okay? 2 virtual assistants that are responsible for downloading images, uploading them to the platform, and making money off this. If you don't believe me, I actually spoke about this last year, way before this whole Society6 plan was happening. I was doing this in Society6, and I was saying, and you know what? I actually should leave those videos in the link in the description. I was talking about how easy it is to make money with Society6 because what you're doing is it's not nearly as difficult in terms of tagging and titling than the competition, which is Redbubble, TeePublic, Zazzle. I have a lot of strategies for those platforms. Society6 is significantly easier and much easier to make money on. The process to upload, some people have complained about it, but once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. Now, to be clear, if you guys want to learn some of my Society6 strategies, just like I mentioned in my last video, I created an ebook that I promised that I would release today, and I am releasing it today, which is the Society6 Passive Profits ebook. In this book, I'll just be clear, my strategy is to upload as much as possible. We're not sacrificing on quality, we're definitely uploading as much as possible. And of course, that is the nature of a portion of my success. The more you upload, the more success you're going to have naturally. And the way I look at Society6, guys, is basically when you're in the print-on-demand world, right? Every time a customer makes a search on Society6.com, right? Let me just pull it up. Every time somebody makes a search right here, like let's say they search for a floral pattern, right? If you happened to be someone who uploads in this niche, as an example, right? And just give it a minute to load because sometimes it does take a while. If you are a person who uploads in this niche, every time somebody searches for a keyword that you're potentially uploading for, you're casting a net into an ocean. And every time you cast that net, there's a chance that you catch some fish. You make some money. Now, in the nature of Society6, the profit margins, depending on how you set them, but the profit margins are generally higher. Things cost a little bit more money, the prints are a lot larger, and the items cost more. If I go to Redbubble, the average product that's sold is between a sticker and a t-shirt. And of course, don't get me wrong, there's other products to sell, but the profit margins, even if you hike up the profit margins, you're not going to make that much money. You look here, $106 a product, here $100, $24, $71. That's a lot higher than a lot of the other products that sell on Redbubble. I'm just saying, right? So you have a better chance to make more per sale. Now, don't take this video the wrong way. I'm not saying anything negative about those other platforms. I use them, I upload to them daily, and I have virtual assistants uploading to them daily. So I'm not taking anything away from them, but this is just another tool in our arsenal, another tool in our tool belt to help us be more effective from a passive income standpoint. Me personally, I want to give myself the most capability to be successful making passive income, and the easiest way to do that is just taking my art and uploading it to multiple platforms. So if I have art on Society6, I can take that same art, upload it to TeePublic, take that same art, upload it to Redbubble, and take that same art and potentially upload it to Zazzle. Once again, there are some differences between each platform, so you might not always be able to do that because of the nature of the art and the nature of the platforms, but there can be some overlap. And that could definitely help you save time and make more money. With that being said, for the ebook, guys, that shows you everything that I kind of want to talk about in the ebook, everything is listed here, from titling to tagging. I even included a Pinterest organic marketing section in it. The ebook is 35 pages, so it's an easy read, 35 pages. And I'm putting it on sale for the first day. For anybody who wants to join, you guys first come, first serve. You guys get the first discount of $19.99. The price is going to be normally $25. It is filled with information around Society6. If you guys happen to really, really want a course in the future, I might do that. I know some of you guys have requested one. In the future, I might do that. Who knows? But this ebook will cover a lot of the information as succinctly, as briefly as possible. 35 pages. So it's okay. It's not a ton of information. You could definitely get it done within one day. So I'll leave that link in the description if you're interested as well. So once again, you have 2 ways now to upload art consistently to Society6 pretty easily. Your goal should be to hit that 10,000 designs as fast as possible. To my knowledge, Society6 is one of those platforms that really, like I said, focuses on that high profitability products. Now, once again, you can control your own profit margins. I think most people here want to make more money per transaction. I think, I'm not going to sit here and say everybody, because some people do like selling a lot of other, low ticket products. But from a print on demand standpoint, when you can make $30, $40 per product sold, that is very possible, very doable on Society6, and really more favorable. Think about it this way. If I sold a $33 product, which I did in my last video, I mentioned it in my last Society6 video, $33 product, think about how many stickers I would have to sell to equate that product in Redbubble. So $33 was my profit margin. It wasn't the cost of the actual product, but let's just say $33 is my profit margin. It had some sense to it. Like I think it was like $33.12 or something like that. But let's just say $33. And let's just say every sticker I sell with Redbubble, they vary, 44 cents, 25 cents. Let's just say anywhere from 44 cents to 25 cents. How many of those stickers would I need to sell to equate the equivalent of that one order on Society6 to make the $33 profit? Maybe 120, maybe 100 stickers, who knows? I don't know. I'm not doing the math, but you get my point, right? So I can do financially better on Society6, and all I have to do is fork up that $12, $13 payment. I know it's not favorable to everybody, but I do believe that this is the future of print on demand. Print on demand companies have to charge you more as a seller so that they can cut the server costs. And server costs are expensive. I know a lot of people don't take that into consideration, but they are expensive. So with that being said, guys, I think we tackled a lot of information in this video, and this is just the beginning to Society6. I know that there's a lot of people listening to this that might be angry at Society6 as a company, and I understand. But at the end of the day, guys, if they don't figure out a way to cut their costs for servers, they're going to go under. And that really stops us from doing things like this. Now, I'm going to be clear before I end this video. I do believe everybody should have their own website. I believe you should be selling from your own website. But once again, this is just another opportunity to make some passive income for the time being. And it's actually never been easier. From unlimited tools, right? Unlimited copyright-free images, right? And they actually have a video here, but how do I go back? This tool, which is right here on my desktop, I actually have it, and I pay for it. To Pattern Hippo, even to creating your own AI art. I know a lot of you have AI art subscriptions. You have Midjourney, you have Leonardo, and you even have DALL-E 3 now that you could use. The opportunities are endless now. You just got to go out there and take it and do it. All right, guys. So I'll make a future video on Society6 showing you guys how I use these different tools. But hey, for now, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. All the links will be in the description box down below and in the pinned comment. I'll see you soon. Peace out. Bye.